Happy new comic book day, everyone. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this live stream finds you safe and well. Well, you're going to have to forgive my voice. I've been battling strep throat for a few days. It's really kicked my ass, but here we are. With that being said, new comic book day was pretty good today. We had some books that I'm sure people are going to spec out on and pick up some sexy variants for. We'll get to that a little bit later. And we had some new volumes of some franchisable characters get restarted, and some of those are that I'm actually looking very forward to. But let's bring in my, I want to call it Slab Hub for the time being, partner. This is Rob.
Rob Fast Action Comics presents Slab Hub the show,
featuring Chris the Comic Vet.
Featuring Chris the Comic Vet. There you go.
All right, and I don't know if this is his first time being on a live stream with a new background, but my God, it's Taylor Winder.
I'm gonna start a cool show called Slabbed Hub, and then none of you guys can do anything about it. So
what do you call it? Slabbed Hubba Hubba.
Yeah.
I get it. Like there's another comic vet that was.
I'm not really talking about this stuff in public stream yet, though. So
yeah,
until I get it resolved,
I get it. But like I said, there was another guy named Comic Vet. I think he went to semi-retirement, but kind of comes back. But I reached out to him and just said, "Hey, man, I've been using this first." So he changes he changed the first bit of his name right here, and it worked out well. We have two very distinct different styles, but
he's much funnier.
It's true, and probably much better looking too.
Everybody's a better
but
back
we don't
wall.
know.
Yeah. Anybody has a better back wall.
But, yeah. Anyways, as Rob says, let's play Romper Room. I want to give a quick shout out to everyone that's in the chat. Bonjour, Jean. Ça va? Miss So has joined us, and she's listening while she's working late. Hope that you're doing well. Jim has joined us. What's up, my man? Austin LeMay. Hope that you're doing well, Austin. It's been a while since I've actually got to see you. And that's it. And and Jean has.
And why is Digger Jim not on camera right now? That dirty son of a bitch.
I don't know.
He said he doesn't like you anymore.
I mean, anymore.
me or Taylor? Or Taylor or
yes.
I?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
both of us. Okay.
Or the three of us, maybe even.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's covered by escape tunnel, Jim.
No link.
That way the warden doesn't know. They'll never suspect.
Yeah.
I thought I dropped the link in the League of Comics chat.
Oh,
okay.
No.
I never told you, Taylor. I did get the package, by the way. So.
Oh, good. All right, so we're good. We're good for next Monday.
Yeah,
all right.
Completely
potentially last for a while unboxing match because I don't have any other guests lined up. So yeah.
Oh.
It's fine. I need a break.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're not pulling a slot, are you?
No, I'll be around reviewing comics and stuff. It's just I'm trying to figure out the rest of my life. So the unboxing match is going to go on pause for a little while. Unless, I mean, if anybody in the chat wants to jump on, I will happily keep going week to week. But I just don't have the strength to try and chase down people. I've tried it for a while, and I'm tired of hunting for people. So if nobody wants to be on, that's all good. I'll go on break for a bit, and I'll come back bigger, better, and stronger than ever. There's Jim.
I am so happy you got something up on you there.
Yeah, because my busy shirt and the busy wall, I have to keep. That way
yeah, but it allows us to sit there and go one of these things is not like the other. One of these things isn't the same.
Yeah.
But
tell me
what
my song is done.
I like the fact that you got Noctera there over, I'm presuming, your left shoulder.
Yeah, these are all free posters courtesy of Red Hammer Games, my local LCS. The guy's nice. Here, you got to put something up. So, yeah.
Very good.
You got that Doom Patrol in the back. That's
I do. I got some good. I got a little blank spot yet over there. I got to fill. But I'll figure out something.
Maybe that's our problem. We need to talk to Chris's LCS and say, "Hey, did you guys see how Blaine is?"
So my LCS, Retro Rocket Comics, which is in Cambridge, Ontario. His name is actually Chris as well. He's actually in between shops. So he was at a location for years, and was going to be moving to a more downtown location. and well, the place that he rented, the renovation wasn't ready in time for him to move, so he's in a little bit of a way station, a little bit of a smaller shop. And but it works, like he did say,
because he moved, he'd vacated out of his old place and hadn't so he's in a temporary location, which means you're barely hanging on. You're only servicing primarily your dedicated followers
but no, he says he does get foot traffic. He is, like I said, right in the middle of it, of the downtown core now, but he's the location that he's going to be moving into is on the storefront of a major street downtown. Right now he's kind of off, like more of a little bit of a side street.
Around the corner. And...
around the corner. That'd be right. Jim, your brother's joined us. John, hope that you're doing well. And pardon me, Eli is with us as well. Austin. Well, sorry, Eli is saying shout out to Austin. But so again, pardon me, guys. Still have some strep throat. Rob has mentioned he hasn't seen Thor. Jim, have you seen Thor yet? No.
I mean, I have to go see it. I'm required to go see it. My wife's gonna make me go see it, but no, I'm not running to the theater.
We'll touch on it a little bit after we do our reveal of the books we picked up. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but the one cool thing that Chris did give me was a brand new flyer for Fan Expo.
Nice, you could stick that up behind you.
Yeah, the big Fan Expo flyer. That's
in San Francisco.
The crown jewel of Fan Expo is the Toronto show that happens last weekend of August, usually Labor Day weekend, but I guess it's a little bit more expensive for downtown Toronto then. But the comic creators they got coming is pretty impressive. Greg Capullo, Donny K, Trent Stegman, Steve McNiven, James Tynan IV, Mark Brooks, Sean Gordon Murphy, Josh Williamson, Tom King, Lee Bermeo, Giuseppe Camacoli, and my personal favorite, Arthur Adams. Just a small who's who. They do have a cool exclusive that they're going to be pushing is that Batman.
Oh.
And it just says the special Toronto edition. So I'm not sure if that means the background that the Joker is in. They're going to have like the CN Tower, or
it'll be a rub and sniff, and it's going to smell like maple syrup.
Yeah.
And I had to Google this while Chris was yapping on about something. Right. Guys, turns out Canada does have Labor Day.
It's true.
But they spell with a U.
But with a U.
Yeah.
Labor Day.
Labauer Day.
Labauer Day.
Yeah.
Jean or Vendredi? No. One day, yes, I will change my whole schematic on how I do YouTube. But
you can just put up a green screen and then have different stuff every week.
I have said that repeatedly, and he refuses.
I'm not borrowing on my man. I'm not stealing Remy's thing.
You're not stealing anybody's thing. Blue screen's been around forever.
Yeah.
You didn't invent Spider-Man zipping right into your head. That would be dope.
Hola. Comic Addicts is doing this.
If you started talking about Mad Spidey tumblers or whatever, and use chainsaws and everything else, then you'd be stealing his thing.
Yeah.
I had a rant or rave.
Yeah. You run around all the time saying, let's talk about it, then fine. But otherwise, you're good.
Yeah.
Fine, just get a camo net and hang up like a giant camouflage.
When I hit 1,000 subscribers, if that day ever rolls, I'll let you guys pick what I put up when I have my new look.
Whoa. That's dangerous.
You heard that. Somebody clip that.
Yeah.
Wait, is it going to be like a wheel spin or something and the winner gets to pick?
No. We just set up free.
Maybe a duck race.
Free right here on the screen. We get to pick it. Me, you, and Rob.
All right.
We're going to have a chat just for that.
Oh, my goodness, Chris. The things that will be posted on your wall.
The asterisk that
I have to check a few Canadian laws
that goes
first.
Beside my statement is I will have the comic books I want to show. I'll just let them pick where they go and which ones go in certain spots.
You're restricting us to comic books.
Changing the goddamn story.
Okay.
Canadian.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was going to check.
International law, baby. Get Interpol on me.
Yeah.
So I am rather than talk about the week in pulp culture, I'm just going to let you guys try, and we'll do a little bit of a guessing game. So I picked up a big key from my LCS today, and the book is done by George Perez. As everyone knows, the four of us have a great deal of respect for George Perez, and it was very sad when we found out earlier this year that he had passed away. I'm going to let you guys take a guess. I paid $30 Canadian for this. I would say the book is 9.8 is 9.8 is going to get. It's an iconic cover. So I'll let each of you take a guess on what you guys think the book that I picked up, knowing the stuff that I like. I'll let you all take one guess, and then if one of you gets it, I'll reveal it. Then we'll go around the horn one more time. Rob, since you're beside me, we'll go Rob, Taylor, then Jim. Rob, what do you think it is?
Iconic, $30. I'll go New Teen Titans #1.
Okay, Taylor.
Infinity Gauntlet #1.
Oh, that's iconic. That's iconic. Jim,
I
what do you think?
was going with Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay.
I mean, I can't for that kind of money though. That's the only thing I can think of to be that clean. I was, Yeah, I'm going with that one too.
Fucking copycat, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, if he just said a little bit more money, I would have said like, I don't know, Taskmaster.
Avengers 161.
So the answer is the three of you are incorrect.
Okay, wait, let me think.
So Rob,
is it
I'm going to ask you again.
Middle book? I mean, is it a Bronze Age book? Are you?
So I will tell you, it's a book that's done in the last 20 years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'll give you a hint. It is a part of a mini series. So Rob, any ideas?
Wait,
I'm not good at knowing who did what from back and these things, so I'll pass.
Taylor.
JLA Avengers 1.
Yeah, no, 4. It's 4. JLA.
Okay, well, you pick 4, I'll pick 1, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so one of you two are correct.
It's 4. It's 4.
It's totally 4.
It's totally 4.
Nice.
Hell
yeah.
Hell, I want that totally book so bad.
I thought you said a major
am I right,
key.
though? It's iconic, right? Like, this is an iconic cover.
Yeah, it is. It's not so much a major key, my friend, but it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a major key.
It's a come on.
I wouldn't even call it an iconic cover. Is it a cool cover? Sure. Is iconic?
It's iconic. Come on.
Well, let's
in
think
the world
about
of Perez, it's iconic.
Is this the first time that Superman has ever picked up Thor's hammer? Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe. Yes. So then that makes it a key. There you go. I saved you.
That was a good guess. That
Isn't it magic?
So and Rob.
Isn't Thor's hammer's magic? How can he do that?
Well, no.
He's worthy.
Mjolnir felt he was
worthy.
He's worthy.
But Superman doesn't deal with magic.
No.
Well, he's vulnerable to magic. That doesn't mean he can't.
Which is why Thor would have killed him.
Well, he literally caught Mjolnir when Thor went to hit him with it, right?
Yeah.
Well, also back when that was written, I don't think the Superman magic vulnerability was a thing.
But I'm right though. It's in the last 20 years that Avengers JLA came out, right?
I don't know. Sure.
You have to look on
it makes me feel better if that's the case.
That means it has to be in the 2000s.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I thought it was early 2000s,
sure right. like 2003 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I'm glad that you're happy.
I am. I
was
surprised to see it. I was kind of flipping through his new short box of books that he'd picked up from customers, and I saw issue number 3, and I'm like, ooh, maybe he has a Superman. And next book over, yep. And I'm like, this one's coming home with me.
So he didn't have 1 and 2.
I didn't see it. I probably would have picked up 4, even if 1 and 2 were there, just because the Superman picking up the hammer, I think, is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, no, I want to get that book so bad. Yeah, that's on my list.
But yeah, Jean is saying he's not a fan of the crossovers. In his opinion, they should stick to their own world.
That's because he's a very smart man.
He might be right, but I think one of the more famous ones is Superman versus Spider-Man, and they had to power up Spider-Man to basically take on Superman. So yeah, it can be campy, that's for sure.
It's like Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah, we all know.
When all of a sudden you have to make the ape 5 times bigger, and
yeah, it's not really a battle. Godzilla would just
smack him. Just crush it like
breathe fire on and watch his hair melt. And
all see here, King Kong just had to ride Godzilla. He would have been fine. What's he do? Like no, like
up on his back.
They just had the stupid. He just was too stupid to figure that one out. Because that's all they really had to do is just climb on the back, and it'd been gold. It would have
Godzilla would have been like,
I can't get him off.
Yeah,
me.
he's like,
I can't get him off.
Get off me, you damn dirty ape. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Break out a Charlton Heston line. All right. Well, gentlemen, my new comic book day I did not think was going to be that big. However, it turned out to be pretty big. Thank you, Rob.
Wow.
Well, all your books are the same size. You're missing one then, Chris.
Yeah. So I missed out on A Calculated Man last week, and I heard good things about it. I believe Taylor even said something good about it.
Yeah, the art's not great, but the story's decent.
So I picked it up, and then when I picked it up, my LCS owner, Chris, said, "Oh, I believe that just got optioned." I'm like, you know what? I think I'll give one away next time I do a big giveaway. So good. I will be giving away a copy of A Calculated Man.
Yeah, so everyone leave a comment in the chat, Taylor to 1K, and then Chris will give away a good book.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. we're pushing the Rob past Taylor.
Yeah.
For just because it'll annoy Taylor.
Also, make sure you give Rob a lot of copyright strikes, just for reasons.
I did pick up the acetate cover for Batman 125.
Nice.
Pretty damn cool.
Definitely thought about it.
All right. On to this week's stuff. A book that I'm actually really excited about, and I'm hoping that it does well. What happened to Jim?
I don't know.
He's back.
It just, my camera is just as possessed by the devil.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm going to sit back here and not move.
Shout out to Circumstances, my man. Hope
just do a screenshot, Jim. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I like the IG stuff Jim. Circumstances been doing lately. It's pretty good.
Oh, it's
Jim,
on fire.
Jim, what we'll do here is we'll cast a spell real quick that'll fix everything. All right, you should be good now.
My world's better.
Yeah.
Mine's worse.
I think I'm blind now. I can't see.
Shop for Comics has joined us. Everyone, if you haven't checked out Brian LCS, he did a Spider-Man cover challenge this past weekend, and Shop for Comics actually, for the first time, went live on on YouTube and showed some pretty fire covers.
Apparently, I didn't fix Jim's feed, but Shop's done some. I didn't know I did. Shop had the artistic skills that he's got. He's dropped a couple of. Jim disconnected again. He's been taking made a couple things with Spider Stash.
Nice.
You know, the mustachioed Spider-Man hanging out with Spider Louie on a cover of Amazing Spider-Man.
Nice.
We didn't even know.
Cat Fan Comics Man, Rob, in case you're not aware, Cat Fan put on IG all the books that he picked up on Cyber.
He also did a YouTube as well too.
Oh, did he? I haven't checked that out yet. Moneyball Comics, happy new comic book day.
No, Shop thanks you. I thank you, sir. Those are some fun things. It's nice to see me put into something fun for once.
Anyways, I have high hopes for the Judgment Day crossover that's coming, featuring the Avengers, the Eternals, and X-Men. I guess the mutants have figured out a way to become immortal, and the Eternals don't like that. Blah blah blah. I do like Gillen's writing for the most part. I'm not necessarily a big fan of Pascal Ferry's artwork. In case any of you don't know who that is, he did that Spider-Man What If series last year. Spider Shadow, basically what would happen, what could have happened if Peter would have held on to the symbiote suit instead of Eddie Brock getting it and to become Venom. But this is Eve of Judgment, so high hopes. I'm a sucker for punishment.
X-Men have figured out how to be immortal like 2 volumes ago. So when we all got like, ooh, new X-Men is gonna be really good, and then we all went, ha, fooled us.
Yeah. Oh no, we're not gonna let Hickman do his thing. He's gotta get the hell out of here. We're done with that shit.
Yeah. So Punisher 4, this has actually been a pretty good series.
Yeah, I've liked that a lot
so far. Punisher and Ghost Rider both got relaunched around the same time. Both have been pretty good so far. So I'm hoping that they carry on with this. Jason Aaron, right? So yeah. Jason Aaron, the guy that did the whole Gore the God Butcher and got it right until the MCU got their hands on it. So it's Mark. I didn't even see him come in. Hello, Mark.
He slipped right in behind you. You didn't even know it.
I know.
He does that. Taylor, but I landed in Chris.
Well, I'll take that.
It's ironic because Taylor's way more wide open.
I am. Like a gaping book.
I think he's calling you a tight ass there, Chris.
Like everyone else, I hopped on the Mandalorian train, so I just picked up the cover A. I'm hoping for good stuff. I hope that it sticks to that spaghetti western type of thing. But
it is. So when all it does is retell.
Oh, it sticks to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also picked up the photo cover.
So just the cover A, but also this cover. Got it.
I picked up the cover A and that one.
Stuck to the cover A.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
And my cover of the week is Art Germ and Destiny of X. Destiny of X #1.
That's
Art Germ doing Art Germ things.
Germ out front there.
Yeah.
Art Germ's got an exclusive up on a website, Fan Expo exclusive on the website for the Batman Adventures 12, a modern Batman Adventures 12 with Harley Quinn.
So to answer Brother John's question, Mark might be interested in this as well. I finally got my hands on a clean copy of Avengers JLA 4.
Oh.
Yeah. Iconic cover. Superman holding Mjolnir and Cap Shield. Yeah. Yeah, this will be sent off for grading. I guess because it's square bound, you can't get it pressed, right?
You can. They they can only do so much for you on certain things, right? So they'll still get waviness. They'll still be able to get, any increase there. But as far as if you have a spine roll, it's a lot harder to get that out.
Okay.
Which hopefully you don't have a spine roll.
I got to get that book. That's one on my list.
You can have my copy, Digger.
To say I'm sorry that
I don't have a copy. So.
Let me find you some old robot stuff.
I don't have a copy. I don't have a copy to give you. I'm just saying whatever copy is out there that's designated for my collection, you can have it.
Okay,
you can go find it instead.
Mark and Ryan both recommended Superman Son of Kal-El, so I picked up Son of Kal-El issue 13.
Is that Kamala Khan on the cover?
It's totally Kamala Khan on the cover. In case you guys weren't aware, there was quietly a DC Marvel crossover happening.
Another one. Wait till Kamala picks up Thor's hammer. Wait, that's still in the same universe. Never mind.
Okay, so also picked up issue 789 of Wonder Woman featuring Yannick Paquette's artwork on the cover there. And in case you guys aren't aware, Mark and I returned this past Sunday after a couple of weeks off with two cool guys. Mark's hot pick was Dark Crisis Worlds Without a Justice League Superman issue #1, featuring Super Robin on the cover. No, it's just Jonathan Kent. And my hot pick was the return of Daredevil.
Fire.
Yeah. Chip Zdarsky's been hitting a lot of home runs lately, so I'm hoping that it carries on with Daredevil. I feel pretty safe to say that pound for pound, the best ongoing story or ongoing title that Marvel's had over the last 2 years has been Daredevil. Like, certainly hasn't been Spider-Man, that's for sure. Yeah. And I pretty much think Taylor might agree with me, or Moon Knight. Okay. Yeah.
Moon Knight's been pretty good.
That's Jed McKay's Moon Knight, though, is it not?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
But yeah, it was a pretty good haul, or a pretty good visit to the comic shop today. Spent some time there, but yeah, picked up a book that's been on my radar for a while, and to pick it up raw, I was in really good shape. I was quite happy about it. So let's go to the great state of California.
Well,
Robert,
we can go to California. It's like goes so far as great, but all right. So this week, the first thing that I picked up actually was the last thing because I already transacted my business in the store, saw it, stopped, went back to the comic wall, and then transacted for this. Not for me, actually, for once. Despite how I may act, I do actually consider Kyle
let it out.
I'm not so
can do it.
I'm not so bad guy. I'm not so bad guy. So Kyle has been looking for a book. He announced to everybody he was looking for. My shop, LCS, had gotten in a bunch of these Dark Horse Star Wars books a while back. I saw this one. They had to apparently got a second copy after the first one went away. I sent him a picture. He goes, a couple back and forth. I picked up for him his Dark Horse Star Wars issue 17, the first appearance of Quinlan Voss, which he was chasing after. We managed to work out a price with my shop that Kyle was happy with. So that was that.
Nice.
Well, that's some good karma on you, Robert.
Aw, you guys are besties.
That's awesome. Is he coming over to your barbecue?
So I am Batman. I don't know yet. He hasn't. He says if he's in the area, he might be up in the area. He might not be. And if he is, he's going to text me and I'll give him the information. Okay, so I am Batman. And they continue to be like one of 5 people probably picking up that book. And I'm one of 3 people that continues to pick up Future State Gotham. Let's take a quick check, shall we? Yep, still no color. All right, moving on.
Well, the future is gray.
So it looks like.
This is a very lackluster pickup week for me here. I mean, as much as I love Spider-Man 2099, I'm not quite in love with this series.
Because it's
at all.
Fucking horrible. If the first issue is indication, that was awful.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that.
Sorry, man.
Yeah. So the A cover there for the of course this really is the A cover. It's the Addie Granoff. Right.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, is it Granoff? I wasn't aware it was Granoff.
That's
not a Star Wars.
Sure it is.
I like that cover.
That's his. I think that's his little signature down there in the bottom. The AG.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, so I was really disappointed to find out when I got it home and looked at it. Mine had this giant line through the middle of it. I was like, "Oh crap, this is awful." But then I grabbed a towel and I managed to. It was like dirt on the machine, the wheel that the feed wheel, and it cleaned right off. So that was good.
Nice.
Then
are you going to submit it then, Rob? Sorry.
No, because if I submit one, I'll probably submit the 1 in 25.
Okay.
Here that not everybody.
Here you're making sounds.
Sorry, just in the mic.
But that's it. I just got the 2 because all it is it's just a retelling of the Mandalorian show. And I actually already have that. There was a trade paperback that was released like months ago that was this exact same thing. But then I do have an affinity for some of the Dynamic Forces stuff. I like to peruse the Dynamic Forces offerings on previews and place orders, and sometimes you win the lottery and get it, and sometimes you don't. And of course, everybody's favorite Dynamic Forces indentured servants, Ken Hazer.
Oh
nice.
Man,
nice
man. The biggest remarks in comics.
That's right.
All Spidey neck ever.
So there you go. That's the
Adam's apple he had on him there.
Yeah. Well, that's how you know it's Spider-Man and not Spider-Woman.
Okay, that's how.
Yeah, fan. There's plenty of variants. I'm sure your LCS will have.
I thought you could tell by the Spidey shooters.
Well, where he shoots the Spidey's webs from, I suppose maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was I like that. I did. They have a couple. If anybody likes them and can order, get access to them, was interested. For Edge of the Spider-Verse, he's got a whole bunch of them. He's got some Miles, some Peter Parkers, and some Gwen Stacy planned sets that are coming out that I pre-ordered for a Miles and a Gwen Stacy since I already had this Peter commission from him.
Nice.
Very good. Biggie has joined us.
Yeah.
Man.
Good job.
Biggie,
Yeah,
you're doing well.
Ken Hazer does some really good stuff. It's really affordable. He does do direct commissions. I've pinged him and had conversations about a commission with him, but he's really busy. Obviously,
yeah, because he's chained up to the radiator.
There's a chained to a radiator with us. Somebody's whipping him incessantly, and to keep him churning those things out. But
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Taylor,
hi everybody.
With your sexy background.
I haven't seen this cover 14 times before, but mine has color rub, so it's extra special.
It's fine.
Always got to be in the
latest. That's funny about what it would get to. I also picked up the dumbest variant cover of this one with the stupidest looking costume.
Is that Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's a
wow.
That's a dumb guy. David Nakayama. And I'm like, well, maybe he changed costumes in the issue, and I'll have the first cover appearance. No, it's just fucking stupid. So
what do you think?
I saw that one. I didn't.
This technically came out last week, but my LCS was late getting it. So Strange Adventures 18.
I hear next week's gonna be a.
Yeah. So are you still enjoying that, Taylor?
There's not much of a plot, but it's entertaining enough. It's 8 billion bad decisions.
Cover.
Yeah, it's a very busy cover, but. Barbaric, the Harvest Blades one shot #1.
Ooh, I did not see that cover.
Oh well, yeah.
I didn't pick it up. I saw it, but I was like,
different interior artist than the original run. I don't like the interior artist as well, but it's still a fun story.
Like the interior art.
The busiest cover for Axe Body Spray, Eve of Judgment.
Yeah, the Garson.
Yeah. Above Snakes #1. Because you don't want to be below Snakes. And Sega came out last week, but LCS. Moon Knight 13. This is still a pretty good book. Still an artist on this issue, but it's still pretty decent. Mullet Cop, The Flavor of Danger, a one shot.
Ooh, Paul.
Yeah. Riding one hell of a Segway there.
Yeah, all-terrain Segway.
And my cover of the week.
Like
by
the Florida
a long shot. Rogues #3.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you, Taylor.
That Segway is like straight up redneck, man. That's like the dude takes off the wheels, puts his old tractor wheels on a freaking thing.
Exactly. And that's what I got. Kind of
a go mud bugging in this thing.
Very good. All right, Jim, my man. Show us what you got.
Well, I'm looking. Taylor, do you think that this is like a glow in the dark type cover?
No, it's got a spot varnish on it. But I don't
is that what it is?
Yeah.
I am so jacked to read this. This is right away. After this is going in there. Daredevil, the way better cover than what Taylor had.
Yeah, my LCS, almost all their Marvel books were damaged, so I had to pick up what I could.
8 billion more genies. Issue 3. I like your cover better than that, Taylor.
I like yours better. I'll trade you.
Superman. Because Mark said to read it, and you're supposed to listen to it.
Did you read it yet?
Well, I just got it. I haven't.
I don't know your wife.
Dune, which is going off the pool because I'm tired of it, and it's done.
That's too bad.
Dune.
That
was last week, right?
Yeah, some of these are last week.
Yeah.
Because same problem. My LCS didn't. They're not.
Well, and apparently all the Marvel books next week I think are delayed. So everybody.
Dogs of London, which I'm thoroughly enjoying.
Digital
Punisher. Which I'm also enjoying.
It's been a lot of fun.
And then these were last week, but I want the doggy cover, so I found that at the all my Marvels from the other store. My LCS did not have their Marvel, and he sent out a letter saying, "Hey, by the way, I didn't order correctly, and they're going to be delayed." And I was like, "Dude, you have one job. Order that stuff. Come on."
He probably has more than one job there.
He does, but it's just like to give him a hard time.
He's got 12 jobs.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when a kicker misses a kick in the NFL. You literally have one job. Just kick the ball. Right. You don't have to tackle anyone. You don't have to throw a ball. All you do is kick the ball.
I actually like this cover, but I'm collecting all of the face covers.
Yeah.
All the. I just think they're cool.
Yeah. All right, Mark, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. What kind of questions?
Show us what you got.
think I have books right here. Yeah, I got some of my books. I don't have any of my indies for this week. I don't even know. I think I have Ghost Rider to pick up, or maybe that was last week. I don't know. But I picked up Rogues. That was fire.
The variant cover for that was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, I just stick with the cover. I love how they do these like heart gloss, like his eyes, his chain.
Yeah.
It's like partly matted. Can't really see
that's the spot varnish on there.
Spot varnish. That's what it's called. Spot varnish. The non-spot varnish Superman Son of Kal-El.
Nice.
Decent issue. That acetate cover hit my LCS this week. Grab that. Just throw in a giveaway later. And that fire right there. That was the Superman and Aquaman book. They kind of squeezed them both in there. But the Superman was the primary story. That was amazing. And then
was that Damian Wayne next to him?
Absolutely not. That is
Jonathan. I was going to say, how is he bulletproof? Okay.
If you look, instead of an R, it's a Superman symbol. But this is
okay.
I don't know if you're keeping up a Dark Crisis. The whole concept is like the Justice League died, but we know we knew going in they weren't going to die. So the creators aren't that naive to think that fans would fall for that.
Yeah,
so part of the story from the start is they're not dead. They're all separated into these fantasy, almost like paradise worlds. I don't know if you read the original Crisis on Infinite Earths. It's a homage to that at the end where Golden Age Superman, Lois, good guy Luthor from Earth 3, and Superboy Prime left to go to paradise, and then they return 30 years later as bad guys because an eternity in paradise is hell. So they're all in their own little paradise worlds, living out their fantasies and stuff.
Clearly, they haven't seen a Canadian winter, but okay.
Yeah. Well, that's not forever.
Well, I've been to Paradise Island, and I tell you, it looks pretty freaking smoking to me. I don't know about being hell.
Yeah, but this the whole solicitation of this is like, like John got aged up by Brian Michael Bendis. He went from 12 years old to 18. So this is all their fantasies come true. So Superman's is to actually see his kid grow up. We actually get to see what never happened in comics in this issue, and dude, it is damn good.
So did you pick up the Punisher?
Oh, that comes out this week. Yeah, that's in my pool. I try to go on my lunch break. I don't get a lunch break, but if I get an opportunity just to dip out from work for a minute, I try just to run and grab it. But
I know you've been praising this new Punisher.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah. Absolutely loving it. Digging it big time.
So Gary, my man, did you go visit Rhino Comics today?
I did.
I know one book that's got to be in this run.
I know one book that's got to be in there as well.
I almost picked it up too. Actually, there was a cover that I was like,
in there.
Yeah. There was a cover variant that I was like, or I don't know, maybe it was a cover, but I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
Well, the first thing I picked up was the owl card for fun.
Wow, there you go.
So
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah,
that's how you would use that to determine
card?
whether the pages are white, off-white.
It's like for grading your books, like off-white. This is
really.
Yeah, throw me one my way. I don't know that existed.
I've never seen that before. That's pretty good. That's
really they're about $2.53 a card.
The paint section at your local hardware store.
But it's a way for you to tell like white, off-white, tan, brown, brittle. It has like the grades that CGC uses.
Do they have that at CGC? Because I swear to you, sometimes I wonder about their whole white pages.
So this was actually developed for Overstreet before CGC. There's actually a very good YouTube video out there. I'll try to find it. Maybe drop the link on the owl card. But
nice.
It's
Gary. I thought when you started talking, I'm like, I should make that into a T-shirt. I'm like, no, hell no. That's a bad road for me to go down.
All right, so. Had to get this out of the way because the kid plays, so he gets the code. Then, of course, we have Captain Carter because Peggy Carter's just the best. So, love that cover. Probably going to have a bunch of different books than you all had. Got this Peggy Carter cover.
Yeah, I saw that one today.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too. Captain Marvel, which is one of my favorite covers of the week with binary on it. And just a Daily Bugle headline.
That book's still going on, huh?
Yeah, it's a great read. Kelly Thompson kills that title. It's like it gets a bad name because of the movie, but that book is actually really good.
I read it for the Sorceress Supreme arc that happened. I enjoyed it, but it fell off my list.
Yeah. Well, that's a funny little arc because Doctor Strange was in a couple different books and hooking up with everybody in every book he was in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did give her a quick kiss.
2099 Exodus, because gotta have Black Widow 2099.
Do you?
Valid point, Taylor.
You know what, Taylor?
Joe, my man, hope that you're doing well.
That bitter. Savage Avengers. Yeah. So you got the Predator cover with Black Widow Predator. Not the best cover. A little too cartoony for my taste. This one is better with Daredevil Elektra on there and Deathlock.
That looks cool.
Yeah. I've been happy lately. Savage is making a comeback. Also, Taylor, I got the Garson cover for Eye of Judgment.
Nice.
We picked up Belit and Valeria, which I know it's going to be a terrible book because the people out of Blaze don't respect source material.
Do with the Sumerian, but that book.
No, that's very hit or miss too. I'm a big Conan fan, and I got to say some of those adaptations are pure straight garbage.
I didn't know
you're a big Conan fan?
I wasn't aware.
But this cover is amazing.
Like you can read both.
That's a nice cover.
Next, you're gonna tell me Chris is Canadian.
He's only half Canadian. So we got Immortal Red Sonja, David Nakayama, better than his Daredevil cover, but not his best cover of her either.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have Nomad, the Unconquerable, which I saw on Jimmy's channel and had to get.
Never even heard of that one. Who's the publisher?
Some BQ Comics.
All right.
But this really reminds me of Almira from Robert E. Howard, so this was a definite buy for me. All right, and then we have the Thor variant of Frank.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's a 1 in 5.
I thought about picking that up.
Yeah, so did I.
Then there we go.
That's awesome.
Another beauty of a cover. But you can't buy Death Dealer without getting the Frank Frazetta cover.
Yeah, now we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's dope.
Amazing. And then the last book I got 2 covers of it. I'm really mad they didn't have the cover you guys showed. But Barbaric.
Nice.
So this is Owen and the Axe right here, just a straight on shot, which is a lot of fun.
That's a cool cover. Yeah.
But this is my favorite one. But I do want to get the one with the witch on it now that I know it's out there. I might.
Have that one. I had a choice between the witch and this one. I was like, I'll get the one with the other person on it just in case.
But that's it, man. That's the haul. A good Savage week for books.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, that was for a week that Mark and I kind of thought was going to be a little bit of a lighter week. It turned out to be a pretty much of a heavier week, I think.
Yeah, same here
for me.
Yeah, it's still fairly light, but
yeah, it was. It was a variant heavy week, that's for sure. Yeah, next week is going to be monstrous. But
I don't. My wallet's not looking forward to that.
Oh, what's next week?
El Crono.
Just a bunch of shit coming out.
Yeah. Last night, the World's Finest, Miles Morales, Darth Vader, Star Wars, She-Hulk, Judgment Day, Catwoman, Moon Knight, Iron Man, Gunslinger, numerous X books, obviously, Jurassic League, Dark Crisis, Young Justice, Gwynverse, Shang-Chi, New Fantastic Four. And it keeps going. Silver Coin.
So bring your gold nuggets to the comic.
Are you reading all this, or is this just like you just spouting off? Holy shit! How many? If I drop toothpicks, can you count them?
Yeah. No more.
Remember back when you asked me, like a long time ago, Taylor, when you asked me how many characters in the DC universe have Captain in their name, and Rain Man got it right.
Yeah. Wow. Well, there's 2: Captain Cold and Captain Marvel. Yeah.
2 Captain Marvels.
That's it for real? There's only 2?
Oh, there's more than that, I'm sure.
No, I was going to say, like,
there's
what about Captain Boomerang?
Captain Adam, that's the last one.
Yeah.
But okay. So this past Sunday, Mark on his channel spotlighted the Thor film. I didn't have a chance to make an appearance, basically because that's my bedtime. Still getting used to these new hours where I'm waking up at 4 to start at 5. But I know a couple of guys haven't seen it yet, so I'm just going to basically say this. It had a lot of good moments, but not enough good moments to make a good film. If I had the chance to pop on Mark's channel, I would simply say it's probably about 2 Maple Leafs out of 5. It's probably, I feel, the worst offering since Black Widow. And when it comes to a full MCU film, I don't want to spoil it, like I said, because a couple of my brothers on the panel here haven't seen it. But don't let my opinion sway you. Like, go see it, enjoy it for what it's worth.
Or don't, so that they'll stop making
or
stuff.
Go watch my review video and let my opinion sway you.
There you go. That's what I did.
Taylor, I watched your video. I agreed with a lot of it.
Yeah, I plan on going to see it on vacation, but I watched Taylor's video. Now I'm going to go see the Minions instead, and I know
It's
I'm
probably a better movie.
Go ahead, Gary.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nope.
No, I was super excited to see Thor, and I went and saw it. And look, man, I'm really easy when it comes to movies. I just want to be entertained. I'm not asking a lot from you.
Yeah.
And the first little over half of it, I'm like, why is everything a one-liner? Just we don't need a bro Thor joke every other line. We need God Thor, not bro Thor. Huh?
They're assuming their audience.
Yeah, it's just, look, I love comedy. Chris Hemsworth is great, but he can do more things than just play slapstick.
Yeah,
I didn't say it's crappy. I said there's some good moments, but overall, there was not enough good moments to make it a good film.
So, spoilers. For part of it, he's dressed like the guy from What's His Nuts from Big Trouble in Little China. Just go watch Big Trouble in Little China. It's a much better action comedy.
And what'd you guys think of the classic costume? Because I thought it was too cartoony looking.
That was fine. That was cartoony on purpose, like everything else in the movie.
It was, but the one costume was great with the furs. Like they should have kept them in that.
Yeah. They should have done a lot of fucking things in that movie.
Yeah. I think the one thing I think the one thing that most people can agree upon here is maybe it's time to hand the Thor franchise, if you want to call it that, over to a new creator and let him or her see what they can do with the character for a film. If there's another Thor film, there may not, for all we know. I did say I don't think Hemsworth as Thor will make it out of this movie. I'm going to keep my mouth shut about what actually happens at the end because, like I said, I don't want to spoil it. But
now the serious moments were good, but they just needed more of it. They needed to lean into that. And I'm not everything needs to be serious type of guy. Well, you're telling a Gore the God Butcher story, and it would have served the movie far better to have a lot more serious.
That's okay. The nose tickling bit is where it lost me for fucking good. You remember that, Gary? That's where it lost me for good.
Oh, yes.
The nose tickling. I'm like, that is not in character for anybody in this fucking franchise.
Right.
But yeah, I am with Gary. I am nicer on like visual media than I am on comics because it's passive. I just want to be enjoyed. I just want to enjoy it. I'll sit there and watch schlock a lot of the time. Like the USA Network was great at putting out like mediocre schlocky fun.
Burn Notice.
Yeah, exactly.
Burn Notice. Yeah.
Yeah, Burn Notice was fun. And
it didn't try to be anything it wasn't.
Yeah, and Psych and Monk and all those were all fun. But like,
Monk was fire. That had some serious underlining story that drove through the whole
Monk
thing.
actually won a few awards in his time too. Yeah.
And this,
I think my brother can quote Psych to you though.
They got the tone all wrong in this new movie. I'm not spoiling any of the plot or anything else, but like it was just.
Well, the tone was just all over the place. It wasn't consistent.
Can you imagine having a movie with 2 Thors, Zeus, Celestials, Eternity, and it still being shit?
Yeah, I can. I can just hang on. Let me picture it. I got 2 hours of it, and I just pictured it.
Crazy.
Yeah, Warlord I could talk my life out of going to it.
I'm looking forward to Miss Marvel
because
I need to watch that after this.
Same thing.
I think the overall tone I think that we could all agree on is it's time to get a little bit more serious. We need to get away from this phase 4 campiness kind of thing. Like for the first 2/3 of Shang-Chi might be the best MCU film we've had in the last 5. The last battle I thought was a little too campy in that, but it's like, again, give me a little bit more Captain America Winter Soldier and a lot less.
Yeah, just
Thor,
stop
Love
winking
and
at us
Thunder.
all the time with a
You're
clever
not-
joke. Like, hey,
You're not going to see
got it?
that. You're not going to
All
see
right.
that for a
Now,
while.
Jim,
Eternals was
the
super serious, and it
the
didn't
one
work
thing
very
I
well
can
either.
say is
I like the
Blade
Eternals.
shows up. When Blade shows up, they're going to have to go a different way. If we get the Midnight Sun start to show, I can't see how you make that campy. I can't. But
It's they don't have to make it. They don't have to make it campy. What they won't do is it'll be like this, and you won't see any blood or anything, or you'll just see him swinging the sword. But they'll be like they'll figure out a way to make it PG.
Listen,
is what
just
I'm
like
getting at.
Waititi directed. He already did What We Do in the Shadows. It's a
Now-
vampire comedy.
Right. I thought what they did with Mjolnir was really cool.
With
the
Blade
fragment.
in it, Taylor.
Yeah,
With
exactly.
Blade.
Blade, hell yeah. What We Blade in the Shadows. I would watch it. I would actually
Oh,
watch
it
the
was
hell out
so
of that.
good. Yeah,
yeah, the return of Mjolnir I thought
That's
was
Taiki at his
pretty
finest.
pretty
That
good.
is, yeah.
Right. The whole using the fragments, I thought, and it separating and coming back was cool, but they just didn't do it enough with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say other parts of the movie because
It
for
should have
anyone
been
out there, I'm
two-
not
it
trying
should
to
have been two
spoil
separate
anything.
movies.
But that was in the trailer, so not spoiling anything there.
Let's be honest, guys. It basically should have been a Disney Plus television series for about 6 or 7 episodes.
let's be honest, it never should have happened.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it. I'm sure Mark probably would have given it the bottom color. I think that's more of a orange, yellow orange.
Let's not end on a downer note. Taylor, quick, cheer us up.
This book's really good. All right.
Oh man, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, that's my first read right
Top
there.
notch. That was Williamson's first Black Label, man. He should do that more often.
He should and only do Black Label.
But yeah, and
We disagree on some of the other Williams. Actually, I like Williamson's on Robin as well. So yeah.
and I don't know that whole Lazarus Pit thing. Yeah.
It's
Anyways.
Island, you fucking noob.
Yeah, but there was a pit. Whatever.
I know.
Whatever. But yeah.
Well, I mean,
Tyler
both
saying it was
companies
originally
had
4 hours long, so
had their
we'll get the
comeback
Zack
to
Snyder
Gen
cut of Thor 4 soon.
Yeah, 4 hours of Thor. That's
Well,
funny.
that's what I would need. Another 2 hours of Korg.
Yeah, that everyone loves that character. He does nothing for me at all.
Okay.
He was better. He was okay in Ragnarok, but this movie
He's
is like
great at ruining the movie.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Robin hate. It just
Robin for what it is a really good book.
I think it has tone issues like y'all were describing earlier for other stuff. That
yeah,
Robin
I think Nightwing is better.
Well, Nightwing. Tom Taylor's Nightwing is better, but you know.
Yeah, I just have a hard time taking these literal villains and assassins and them treating them like children in the book. Like not characters treating these characters, but Williamson showing these people like children. I'm like, this is
Yeah, I don't know. Williams is weird to me because he can do badass villains doing evil fucking things, but then he, you know, who knows? He's a weird writer for me.
I agree.
But here, another. You want a fun book with no real consequences? Mullet Cop. There you go. That's a happy note.
I see your Mullet Cop and Raise You DC versus Vampires.
Yes.
Nice.
Issue 7 dropped last week, and
I'll
again,
read it. I'll read it digitally.
So much fun, and yeah.
I sent a text to you right away about that. I was like, oh my God, I gotta tell him.
Man, sorry I was late tonight, gents.
Oh, that's okay. Let's go around the horn. Rob, who's our guest? I know Biggie is coming up at some point soon, but I know he's not this week. What's going on with Slab Hub?
This week is Son of Slab Hub.
Right.
It's a pre-recorded unboxing of CBCS submission from a while back because it's my big barbecue cookout. So then next week, though, we return with Bub's World.
Very good. Taylor, what's coming up on TW?
8:30 tonight, set real time Central Time. I got my comic book review show where I review all this crap I just showed you. Tomorrow night, I don't know what I'm doing. I got something. Next Monday, you got Rob on unboxing match. And if anybody wants to be on, let me know. Otherwise, the whole show is going on hiatus for a little bit. So,
one question: the two cool guys' picks was Superman and Daredevil. Who won, in your opinion?
I didn't read the Superman, so
okay. Jim, what's happening on DJ?
I am doing a video this weekend on the Bearded and Cole's indie cover challenge. I actually have more indie books now than ever before because I was always a big two, and in the last 2 years I have expanded my reading to other titles outside of them, and I'm glad I did because I have books like Righteous Thirst for Vengeance, New Burn, and Seven Secrets is definitely going to be on that list. I just got to find a cover that I think is badass. And so I'm going to be making that. That'll probably be posted Monday.
Nice.
Cool.
Taylor, if you get an opportunity, read that Superman book. I would honestly like to hear your.
Yeah, my LCS didn't have it, so I'll have to find it.
Okay. I legit like
I'll hunt it down.
hearing your feedback on stuff that I think hits pretty hard for me.
All right.
Mark, what's coming up on Legion of Comics? Oh. And do you? What's the final day that people can join to try and get the Miles Morales first appearance?
14 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. It's all over.
Yeah. Literally. Yeah. The entry.
You heard it here first. Everybody unsub, so I have a chance to win.
They have to hold that membership through this month.
I thought you guys made that abundantly clear.
Yeah, we posted multiple videos about it, and other than that, I don't know. I've got a series of shorts. I'm going on vacation Friday, so I'll have a new comic book day video that pops up on Saturday. The Legion list, what's coming out.
Nice. Where are you going?
St. Simon Island. And then Sunday, I'm still going to probably be doing the show because we did it last year on vacation. I was talking to Ryan. Ryan couldn't make it, but me and Chris chilled. Like I was sitting there on the couch in the condo. Everyone was asleep, and we were talking Kang showing up in the MCU. That's what was happening this time last year. Yeah, it was a great show. It was fun to be that relaxed and do a show and not be thinking about work the next day. So I'm heavily looking forward to doing that again this year, even though Chris will be in bed like a giant baby.
And the cool thing, Loki was nominated for a bunch of Emmys.
There's
well deserved.
13 Emmy nominations across the MCU. All of them were for costumes, sound effects, or stunts. There was nothing beyond that. Two voiceovers and two voiceovers
nominated for something animated too.
A voiceover for Chadwick Boseman's voiceover, and it wasn't for. It was for the technique of the voiceover. Even I'm like, this is all technical stuff. These are the guys that the article just went out that are railing against Disney for Disney not paying them, and now they're bringing Disney Emmys. The same people that just came out complaining about not getting paid properly from Disney just brought them 13 Emmys. Wow. Pay these people.
DJ, or Gary, pardon me. Gary, are you there?
I am, but my camera.
Right. Gary after dark.
You want to tell us what's coming up on the Gary B Casual Comic Guy?
Yeah, so tomorrow night we have Scott from Hoarder's Hide on.
Hell yeah.
In the hot seat with the usual suspects. Saturday night we have a bonus to 1011 with Roger co-hosting, and we have Slim's Comics and more on because he can only do weekends.
Nice.
And then we have next Tuesday on the 1011, we have Biggie Shack on.
Nice.
So we got a good little lineup. And then on the 23rd, we have two special Saturday shows in a row of the 1011. We are going to have
people will be on, and they'll show books.
It won't be Chip.
No, it'll be Bobby De La Ghetto on next on the 23rd. That's what I get for trying to fix my camera while talking to you guys.
Excellent.
Well, everyone, apologies again for my voice. Apologies for a cough. Like I said, I'm getting over strep throat. Yeah.
Be honest, it's called mono, and you forget.
Yeah.
Only backstage do we talk about that kind of stuff. And well, everyone that's hung out in the chat, thank you very much for spending a little bit of time with us on New Comic Book Day. I appreciate it. Again, please, in the next little bit, go visit Taylor Winder's channel for his spoiler look at everything that came out today.
I don't do a lot of spoilers on there.
He doesn't.
I don't.
It's true.
I've watched it. He doesn't.
I try not to.
I don't
on the movie reviews, I'll do spoilers, but on the comic stuff, I'm trying to keep it spoiler free. So.
You just kind of say, good, crappy, missing plot line, artist needs to quit smoking weed. He'll say stuff like that, but he doesn't say, he doesn't spoil anything.
Well, thanks for
next time I'm just gonna like voice and have you behind me, like actually saying the words, and it'll be perfect.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, everyone, I'll be dropping a Walmart video tomorrow. I'll be opening some Marvel and DC for some stuff I got at Walmart. This Saturday, I will be on Rob's channel for Slab Hub. Sunday night, if I'm not being a big baby, I will try to make an appearance on his channel.
Miss you already.
I'll probably be popping on his channel at some point. If I ever get an invitation, I'll pop on his channel, and I may put together a mystery box so I can go back on his channel.
I noticed that too. Jim doesn't invite any of us on his channel.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
He doesn't have a show. He needs a show.
If you were smart, would you invite any of us on your channel?
Yeah.
It's true.
That's what I need to work on.
If you ever go to that website, People of Walmart, I'm there.
Nice. Chris, we hope you feel better soon because you're the throat goat.
That's true. But have you ever seen a monkey in a coat on a goat? I have. With that said, everyone, happy New Comic Book Day. Take care. Thanks for spending some time with us. I appreciate it.
Bye.